So now I can finally talk about this. Well, I mentioned it before on one of my previous lives that the show I'm on is on UMO, YUMO, powered by Comcast. But we have officially obtained additional licenses and we are now streaming on Tubi, Tubi USA, and Tubi Canada. Wow, I'm so excited about it. Like, it is it's a great feeling and amazing opportunity all at the same time. And like the whole staff, the whole production, the whole crew, the cast, just everybody that was involved with this show. We are so excited about the opportunities that have been coming ever since it has premiered. And it's definitely been a long time coming. And I'm just so grateful for the opportunity that I was chosen, you to be a part of the panel. I'm one of the judges that's on the show. So, like, and a lot of times, what we don't see is the things that go on behind the scenes, from selecting the cast members or the producers of the show picking the judges and who they want to have on their panel that will be officially a part of their brand. I remember when we got to the first day of taping, after I had already signed the contracts and everything, that, okay, yeah, I want to be on the show. And like, interestingly enough, like I mentioned on one of my previous videos, I had always wanted to be on reality TV, but I didn't know how that was gonna look. I know I didn't want to be on no show where I'm sitting up there throwing hands or going back and forth with people like that. Now while I can go back and forth with people like that, that just ain't nothing I want to do. You know what I'm saying? It take a lot of time and a lot of energy, but this show definitely is the first of its kind. It gives up and coming talent, for actors and actresses and people that want to be a part of film and television in a different way, the chance and the ability to show off their acting skills and just bring it. So uh, going back to the first day that we actually taped, wow, I just remember, one, they sent a car service to us, so we had to go and get well, they sent a car service to us, so we had uh, the car service come pick us up and take us to the set. And when we got to the set, I just remember seeing like all these people out here in line just waiting to get in. And so I went to my dressing room and composed myself and changed my clothes, and then they came and did makeup and all this other stuff, mic'd me up and was like, let me know what time we were going to start. So I didn't know what that was going to look like. I didn't know what I was going to say, and usually I'm the type of person, like, I'm just off the cuff, so this is not a scripted reality show in terms of the judges, how we deliver our feedback and things like that, and give them pointers on things of what they would need to do to improve for the next go round and things like that. So just being able to do all that, and then you're sitting on the other side of the table where you have the ability to actually either push someone forward or just be like, yeah, no, you ain't make the cut. So a lot of times we don't see the behind the scenes of things that's going on. And one of our judges, who was on the show, Michael Ray, he ended up passing away, unfortunately. So that kind of set a few things back with us not necessarily moving forward. We just had to pivot a little bit in terms of You know, they're going to get someone else to replace Michael, or just going to keep the same panel that we have, and this, that, and the third. But they did pick up another judge, so we have now another addition to the show. So that's definitely great, and just seeing the hunger and the drive that these people have, the contestants, the talent that they bring, and their strong desire to actually win and to make it and things like that is amazing. And then you see, especially the first day, when you got hundreds of contestants that you are competing with just for a shot in the top 12. And we actually took it from the top 12 to the top 13. So the creator and producer of the show, Ardette Player and Ricky Player, they decided, well, let's make it the top 13 instead of the top 12. So it's never a good thing, when I would say, you have to tell someone no, especially when, you know, and can see that they really want it. But sometimes other people, they may have just brought it just a little bit harder, so have to push this person forward and, not tell them and tell the other person, well, no, you didn't make this run, but don't give up on your dreams. Just keep going. Just because you got a no today doesn't mean that's a no for always. You have to keep going. You have to keep pushing. And I've been on the other side of the table where it's like, yeah, no, you ain't what we're looking for. Or, yeah, try again next time. So, I get that. I've been there, done that. But to see how the looks rather on their faces when they were selected, or to even see the looks on their faces when they didn't get a chance to move forward. But in all, this show, honestly and truthfully, really is an amazing opportunity, and I'm so glad that I was chosen to be a part of this show and this wonderful cast. It's just amazing, and I'm just on cloud nine that we're actually on Tubi. Tubi USA and Tubi Canada. I didn't even know they had a Tubi Canada, so I'm just like, okay, what? And the numbers are streaming very high right now. We have another production meeting coming up sometime soon, and we're going to be doing a few things with behind the scenes, and the first 6 episodes are currently available right now on Tubi. And we have another 6 episodes that we have to tape to wrap up this season. So I'm looking forward to all of that. And yeah, I don't know. I'm just like really on this cloud right now. It's just like nobody can tell me nothing. I've been smiling from ear to ear, day to day. Just the fact and the feedback that we have received and that I have received, and from family and friends. And sometimes, I personally, I don't be wanting to share stuff with family and friends. I would rather them just find out when they find out. So the fact that they all gravitated and was like, oh, I seen you doing this and I seen you doing that and da 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 da. It's really good. I love what you're doing. Let me know when the other episodes drop. I'll definitely be tuning in. And my aunt, she reached out to me and she said, congratulations, Terrence. And she said, normally I don't watch or binge watch shows and things like that. But she said, because of you, I did, because I knew that you were on this show. And she was like, I'm so proud of you for doing this and doing that. And she was like, you were hilarious on the show. And a lot of people say I was hilarious on the show. All I was doing was just sitting up there talking, But that's all I do anyway, just talk. So, yeah, it's definitely great. And I don't know if anyone has ever had the aspiration or the hopes or dreams of being on a reality show, but it's a lot of work. It really is. The call times, the down times, the retakes, or having to shoot scenes over again, or maybe you walk into a situation and you don't even know what the scene is going to be. But going back to the first day, so When we were on set the very first day, and the contestants were coming in to audition. And so they had lines that they had to read from. So all of that was prepared for them. But, you know, and I will say, I don't know how far in advance. I think they got those scripts um, well in advance. Uh, yeah, I think they did. Well in advance enough for them to memorize their lines. So they were paired in twos and it came in to deliver their lines. But I just remember the first contestants right off the top that came in to audition, and one of the ladies, I could definitely tell uh, she was extremely nervous. I mean, you got cameras everywhere, you got these judges sitting up here on this panel, and she wants to put forth her best effort, and she's going over the lines or whatever, and or delivering the lines, but I'm sitting there reading the paper as she's going through it because I wasn't familiar with the script that they had received previously. But as she was going over the lines, it was like she started fumbling. So out of nowhere, I was like, I mean, do you need me to feed you the line or whatever? And I gave her the line or whatever. And at one point, I was just about to say, just cut, just cut, just cut. But, and start over, So, but the first people, it seems like they're always the most nervous people whenever you have to do an audition or something like that. Now, me, on the other hand, anytime I've had to audition for anything or anything like that, I don't care if I'm going first, I don't care if I'm going in the middle, I don't care if I'm going last. I'm just always just gonna jump in and just be ready. That's how I always approach stuff. If I mess up, I mess up. If I get it right, I get it right. I mean, of course, you want to hope to get it right, but you got to bring some of your personality to these auditions, and you got to let your light shine, and you got to let the people know that are sitting on the other side of the table the reason why they should be picking you instead of picking him, or instead of picking her. So yeah, yeah, yeah. So I hope you all get a chance to watch it. If you have Tubi, if not, Tubi is free. Download it, and it's called Actors Got Next Up. So I'm so excited again for this amazing opportunity, and just out here doing the thing. And 2026 is just like, man, we all got to just take things and just run with it, man. Don't be scared of opportunities. Don't be scared of taking risks. Don't be scared of taking chances. You want to look back over this year. We're now February 1st. Today is February 1st. So you want to look back and be like, man, at the end of this year and be like, wow, I really did a lot. I really accomplished a lot. I wasn't, and even if you are scared, and even if you are afraid to try new things, do it scared, do it. Just do it, Just do it. Just do it. Just do it. Put yourself out there more. Do more things. Experience more things. Be open to whatever the universe may send your way, in terms of good things, and opportunities that you can take advantage of. So I'm not letting my foot up off the gas at all in 2026. I'm going to keep pressing on and pushing harder, pushing stronger each and every day. And I hope that you all do the same. But I'm on Tubi, y'all. We are on Tubi. Actors Got Next Up. Actors Got Next Up. So, yeah, drop me a comment. I'll respond to the comments, when I see them. And make sure you hit like and subscribe. I will be using this platform more often. And if you haven't had a chance, check out my Chicken News Network daily videos that I'll be posting as well. All right, but I'll see y'all on the next go round. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for listening and watching. And hey, it's February 1st, and let's just, hey, wheels up, foot on the gas for the rest of the year. All right, I'll see y'all on the next video. Talk to you soon.